Alright, hey guys, I told you before that I was a little bit worried about my video going over time and not being able to upload it. So, I do want to tell you why I am rooting for Pittsburgh in my somewhat personal Pittsburgh story. Before I start, this tune I'm doing really for life in my town. And basically what it is, if you don't know what it is, basically me and my friends are pretty much going to stay up all night and walk around the high school track, and all the money that we raise go to cancer. But what we're doing, we're selling these things. It's called paracord bracelets, or survival bracelets. And my friends and I actually make them. Well, my friend makes them, we kind of help. But they're $7 each. Or what you can do is you can donate $20 and you can get one of these free. If you want to do that, shoot me an email, ryansaber19@yahoo.com. Just subject, put paracord. They're really cool. I obviously got this one, Patriot colors. Yeah, I know, they lost us all faith though. Yeah, shoot me an email. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, I have music, background music playing if you don't mind. Why I'm rooting for Pittsburgh? Well, first of all, I want to root for Mike Tomlin. I think he's a very good coach, and very Belichick-like, kind of. He doesn't really talk as much. He's very classy, but every time I hear him talk, he's always a wicked good guy, very classy. Steelers want to play for him. I love Mike Tomlin. If I had to pick a coach to coach a brand new team with the young players, and I couldn't pick Belichick, I wouldn't hesitate 6 seconds to pick Tomlin. The only coach that might come into my head could be Shanahan, but what he did with Washington this year I didn't think was so great, so I have to go Tomlin. So yeah, I think Mike Tomlin's a great coach, and that's one of the reasons I'm rooting for him. Second of all, I have to give a ton of respect to the Pittsburgh Steelers, their entire organization. I'm not talking about Troy Polamalu, I'm not talking about Heinz Ward, I'm talking about the entire organization. Just Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, to me, is almost like second Patriots. Pittsburgh doesn't talk. Pittsburgh will never say, well, we beat you. I guarantee you win. Aaron Rodgers is a bleep. You know, Pittsburgh doesn't do that. Some of the other teams, New York, does. I mean, Pittsburgh doesn't do that. That's why I respect Pittsburgh. That's why I have to respect Pittsburgh. And you know what? Pittsburgh doesn't talk. Pittsburgh does what the Patriots do. Pittsburgh doesn't talk at all. Want to know what Pittsburgh does? Pittsburgh gets up, goes outside, and plays football. That's why you have to respect Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't care if their quarterback's a rapist. I don't care if their quarterback is playing to bomb Washington. Actually, yeah, I do. I don't care. Forget I said any of that. But, you know what? I don't care if their quarterback's a rapist. He's trying to turn it around. I've seen so many Mike Vick jerseys in school. You're telling me that Mike Vick killed dogs, and now people are loving him? And Ben Roethlisberger, I understand he's a rapist. I understand what that means. I understand that that's completely cruel and disturbing. But you know what? He paid his dues. He's turning his life around. Everybody wants to love Vick. You gotta love Roethlisberger again. That's another reason I'm respecting Pittsburgh, because they turned it around and they just talk. And then the other reason, and I'll add my personal story at the end because this has to go with this in a way. I was watching his highlight video on the internet. It was on Hulu, actually, of the Patriots 2005 highlights, and I saw his video. It was Patrick Pass in Pittsburgh talking to a bunch of Pittsburgh fans. Pittsburgh said, I hate you guys. I mean, his fans said, I hate you guys. But I hate you guys because you win. We respect you guys. We think you're a great organization, but I hate you guys because you guys win. I hate Pittsburgh. I hate Pittsburgh because they win. I hate playing Pittsburgh, but I respect them. I will root for Pittsburgh any day I have to. But if they're playing the Patriots, that's a totally different story. You know what? I'm loyal to my team. Clearly those guys were too. You gotta respect Pittsburgh. You gotta respect the fans. And personal story has to do with that. I went on a cruise last April. It's Carnival Cruise. It wasn't great, but I'm not really into that. I'm sorry, I've changed songs over. you know what? And this conversation I had, and you're going to find this so disturbing, and at first I did too. But you know what? This is how it goes. I was really, really bored one night, and I'm sorry, I'm paying attention to my phone. I'm trying to find a good song to play. I was really bored one night, and I was like really tired, and I just needed to relax, and everybody in my room was yelling. So this is what I do. I put Roman on if you don't care. This is what I do. I go to the hot tub. There's nobody there, and I sit in it by myself. All of a sudden, the 60-year-old guy and his wife come up and sit in it too. I thought it was a little bit creepy. Then I started talking to the guy. And you guys know me. If I start talking to someone, I'm going to bring up football within 10 minutes. I'm going to bring up that I'm a Patriots fan within 10 minutes. Well, guess where that guy was from? I bet none of you will guess this, but that guy was from Pittsburgh. So we started talking, and just the vibe I got from him, maybe it's because he was 60 and he's been through all 6 of the championships. He's been there with the Bradshaw days. He's been there with the Franco Harris days. He's been there in the hell of the Neil O'Donnell days. He's been there in the Tommy Maddox days. Or the Tommy Maddox year. You guys know what I'm talking about. But just the way he talked about his team. My dog's trying to break in the door. Hang on. You like to come in. My dog's in the room, if you guys can see. Anyway, my dog's saying something in my closet. But when I was talking to the guy, he was just like the way he talked about his team. I left that night with so much respect for that guy and just so much respect for the Steelers. Like I said, if I didn't know before that night, I definitely knew that night. Steelers were like the second Patriots. Because it's the way the fans respect us. I respect Pittsburgh. I really respect Pittsburgh. I'm not going to list off teams I don't respect because I think you guys know the first one. There are a couple other teams I think are very fake in a way. What are you doing? It's my dog Baxter if you want to meet him. Baxter, say hi to the internet. Awesome. Just the way he respected his team, I couldn't leave with enough pride. Just pride in my team, pride in his team. He honestly, he proved what a real football fan is. And maybe a football fan that I didn't even know I had in me. Loving football isn't just about loving your team. It is for me sometimes. You know I'm a diehard Patriot fan. This guy was a diehard Steelers fan. But it was just loving the game and loving the way your team played the game. And I couldn't leave that night with enough respect for him and enough respect for the Steelers. Plus the Rooney family. Rooney family and the Kraft family are almost the same too. They're great football organizations. Pittsburgh is a great football town. They love winning. And I understand Green Bay does too. And I'm not getting into the entire Green Bay thing. I'll be right back. I own my dog. Well, but you know what? I gotta root for Pittsburgh. I'm not getting into Green Bay because I know it's a huge story, Lombardi, blah, blah, blah. But just the way I talked to that guy last night, I gotta root for Pittsburgh. So, go Steelers, Super Bowl 45 champs, hopefully. And you know what? Whatever happens, happens. That's why you play the game. Thanks, guys.